So anyone having any challenges while creating EC2 instance? And also anyone having any challenges while creating AWS account? So before going to start the session, so if you have any challenges, if you have any questions, yeah, we can discuss now. Yeah, everyone practicing, right? EC2 instance creation. Everyone practicing, right? So any challenges, any questions? Yeah, anyone, what is EC2? What is EC2? What is EC2, anyone? Okay. Here, this one. No, no power. I don't have plug. So this one, this one. No, 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 not no. Yeah, not coming. What is EC2, anyone? What voice is not clear? Okay, so can you hear me, everyone? So I think Rushi, you can check your connectivity. So I have very good internet connectivity available here. Yes, Elastic Compute Cloud is a scalable, on-demand, and also, what is that? We discussed already. It is a on-demand, scalable, virtual server, right? It is a on-demand, scalable virtual server. So why the project teams are looking for cloud servers, cloud EC2 instances? Because cost saving and also time saving, right? High availability and also high security, right? Yeah. And in the last session, we discussed about how to create EC2 instance, right? So today we are going to discuss about how can we connect EC2 instance? How can we connect EC2 instance? So before going to connect EC2 instance, how can we create one more time? I repeat quickly. Within 2 minutes or 1 minute, I can create one instance. After that, how can we connect EC2 instance? Let's try to understand. Okay. So today and tomorrow, classroom guys can join online. I already informed, right? So today and tomorrow, classroom guys can join online. So Wednesday, Thursday, I'll inform. So Wednesday, Thursday, I'll inform. Okay. So today and tomorrow only you can join online, classroom students. Fine. Let's get started. Now, EC2 is a on-demand scalable virtual server, right? We discussed already. Now, let us go and connect our console aws.amazon.com. So click on Amazon, sign in, Amazon Web Services sign in. So select sign in with root user. Don't use the IAM user. So in real-time projects, always use the IAM user. But here, as a owner, we can connect as a root user, right? Just a minute. So here we need to give the MFA multi-factor authentication code. We need to provide here 255380. Just Now I'm able to connect my console. Yeah. So if you want to create any instance, if you want to create EC2 instance, go, yeah. So here navigation menu is services, compute, click on EC2. Now I want to create one EC2 instances. Click on instances, expand this. Now click on launch instance. Launch instance. I just yeah, click on launch instance. Click on launch instance. Instance name. I want to give DB server. Now scroll down here. So I want to create Amazon Linux only. Select Amazon Linux. So we can create Ubuntu also a later point of time. Select second AMI. Instance type T2 micro. We already T2 micro is the one CPU, 1 GB memory, right? Scroll down, key pair. So I want to create a new key pair. So click on create new key pair. Yeah, so key pair name, I can give AWS with DevOps 7 a.m. batch. Yeah, RSA, first one only can choose, second, see here. So don't select the encrypted private and public key pair. And here private key file format .pem.ppk. So what is PEM? What is PPK? So PEM full form is privacy enhanced mail. So which is a text format. PPK the private key, right? So for now we can select .pem only. Click on create key pair. Now the key pair is downloading. Yeah, now the key pair is downloaded here. Right after that, so network settings. So here, edit here, default VPC, default virtual private cloud we can use here, and a subnet, no preference here. So if you want to select any subnet, you can select here, but currently we don't have any customized subnets, right? So that is why you can choose no preference only. So while working on VPC, how to create VPC, how can we create subnets, how can we assign the subnets, how can we configure the subnets, these all will be covered, okay? Yeah, scroll down here. Yeah, security group is a virtual firewall. So how can we create the security group? Yeah, so here create security group. Security group. So if you want to create, if you want to use the existing one, select the existing security group. Okay. So here you can select the create security group, new security group. Give the name here, AWS with DevOps SG 7 AM new something. So here also I want to give the new name also, tag name also. I want to give the okay. Keep it already downloaded, right? So it will not allow you to change. Okay. So here security group description also I want to give the same here. Which one? SSH. SSH is a secure shell. So which is a TCP protocol is a 22, right? So source type from anywhere we can connect, anywhere, any region, any zone, right? Yeah. Scroll down here. Storage is 8 GB, 8 GB storage, right? If you want to increase, you can increase the storage here. Now one instance, number of instances, one instance. Now click on this advanced settings we'll discuss while working on advanced activities. Okay. Yeah. So click on launch instance. So the instance is being ready. Now the DB server is in running state, right? This is the DB server. So up to here we discussed already. Anyone having any more questions up to here before going to connect our server? So anyone having any questions here? Any confusions, you can ask me, I explain. Clear, right? Up to here? Everyone practicing, right? Now, so how can we connect this instance? How can we connect this instance? So how to create instance, we understand, right? So how can we connect this instance? That is very important. So am I audible? So my Wi-Fi signal is a bit low. Am I audible? Is it clear to you, everyone? So can you reconfirm quickly, everyone? Am I audible? Yes, fine. Now, so how can we connect this instance? Okay, so if you want to connect a Linux instance, how can we connect? Anyone having idea? So if you want to connect Linux instance, how can we connect Linux instance connectivity? So Linux instance, we can connect using PuTTY, right? So what is PuTTY? PuTTY is a interface. PuTTY is a interface, right? Yeah. So if you want to connect Windows Server, how can we connect? If you want to connect any Windows Server, how can we connect anyone? By using RDP, remote desktop connection, right? Yeah. So here our server is Linux server, right? How can we connect Linux server? Let's try to understand here. Okay. Yeah. So before connecting, first we need to download. We need to download PuTTY, right? So we require PuTTY, right? So how can we download the PuTTY? How can we connect the instance? Let's try to understand here. Now let us go back to browser and search here. Download PuTTY for Windows. Search here. Now click on first URL, which is the official URL, putty.org. Click on this. Click on download PuTTY. Yeah. Now here you can see three versions are available: 64-bit x86, 64-bit ARM, 32-bit x86. Okay. So middle one we should not use this. This is mainly for machine learning purpose. You don't use this. And first one is 64-bit x86, 32-bit x86. 64-bit x86, 32-bit x86. Okay. So as per our operating system version, we need to download the package, PuTTY package. So how can we check the operating system version? How can we check the operating system version? So now here, go to this PC, right click on this PC, click on properties. So in the properties, you can see here, properties. This is the system type, operating system type, right? 64-bit operating system x64, right? So as per the operating system version, we can download our PuTTY, right? So if you download, yeah, 30-bit, 32-bit PuTTY, it will not work, it will give errors. That is why. So as per the operating system version, we can download the PuTTY version. Now go back to browser. So click on 64-bit x86, this one, right? PuTTY 64-bit. Click on this. So now the PuTTY is downloading. Yeah, PuTTY is downloaded. Once PuTTY is downloaded, go to downloads, click on downloads. See here, this is the installer, right? So double click on this. To install this, double click on this package, exe package. Click on next, click on next, click on install. So once it is installed, it will ask you to finish the yeah, installation, right? So once you finish that, I'm canceling this because I already installed my laptop. Okay. So select this. Yeah, cancel this. Once you install successfully, this will be open. Right. So this is the PuTTY interface to connect our Linux servers. Okay. So clear, right, everyone? How to download PuTTY? How can we install PuTTY? You understand, right? Yeah. Once we install PuTTY, after that, so how can we connect? How can we connect our instance using PuTTY? Let's try to understand. Yeah. So before connecting instance, we need to understand something here, which is so we downloaded this keeper, right? So this keeper format is what is the format here? .pem file, right? So .pem. What is pem? Anyone? What is pem? The form of pem? Privacy enhanced mail. Yeah, even the mobile extreme also you can use. Yeah, someone asking this. Mobile extreme also you can use. SSH authentication also you can use, right? Different ways we can connect our servers. Okay. So yeah, we'll discuss later point of time. So for now, we can use the PuTTY. Okay. Yeah, fine. So this keeper is PEM file, .pem file, privacy enhanced mail. Okay. Yeah. So this PEM format, PuTTY will not be understand. PuTTY will not understand. This PEM file, PuTTY will not understand. So PuTTY understand PPK format, PuTTY private key. Okay. So PPK format only PuTTY understand. But here we downloaded PEM format, right? PEM file. So this is the key pair. Just open this key. This is the key. So this much of key, no one can hack, right? So this is a very big key, right? So no one can hack this key, right? Yeah. If anyone trying to hack this key, if anyone trying to hack this key, yeah, so it is very difficult. That is why AWS is giving very good security to protect customer data, customer applications, customer databases. Okay. So AWS is 100% secured, right? Yeah. Now, so this key is PEM format, right? So this PEM file should be converted into this PEM file should be converted into PPK format. So because PEM is a text format, so PEM will not understand by PuTTY, right? So how can we convert PEM into PPK? Let's try to understand here. Everyone following, right? Everyone following, right? What we're discussing here. So this PEM format should be converted to PPK format. Now, this PEM file I want to convert into PPK. So how can we convert by using keygen? So once we download install PuTTY along with the PuTTY, so one more tool is downloaded here, which is a PuTTY gen. So along with the PuTTY, so PuTTY gen also, yeah, install here. Once we download PuTTY and once we install PuTTY, so along with the PuTTY gen also install here. Okay. So by using PuTTY gen, we can convert our PEM into PPK, right? So now we can search here. Search here. So there is a small process. You need to understand this process, right? This is very important. This is a one-time activity. Later on, no need to convert. Only one-time job. Okay. Yeah. So this PEM file we need to convert into PPK file. How can we convert into PPK format? So now you can search here PuTTY gen. PuTTY gen is a PuTTY key generator. So this we can open. Click on this. Now click on load. Click on load. Now we can go to downloads. So where the key pair is available, right? Go to downloads. Select all files here. Click on select all files here. Now scroll down. See here. This is our PEM file. See here. AWS with the DevOps 7 a.m. batch. This is the PEM file. Select this. Okay. So this is the key we selected here. Next one, click on save private key. Click on save private key. Save. Yes. Where you want to save? I want to save on my desktop. Click on desktop. Give the name, whatever name you want to give, you can give. See here. AWS with the DevOps 7 a.m. Okay. So click on save. I'll show you one more time. Quickly, I want to show you one more time. So for example, if you want to convert this PEM into PPK, so first of all, you need to install Putty Gen, right? So when we install Putty, along with the Putty Gen also installed. Now you can go and search here, Putty. Select Putty Gen, click on Putty Gen. Now click on load, go to downloads, scroll down here. Yeah, select all files here. Scroll down completely. See here, this is the PEM. Select your PEM file, click on open. Okay. Save private key file. Yes. Now where you want to save? I want to save my key pair, my desktop. Yeah, give the name. So whatever name you want to give, you can give. Yeah. So click on save. Save. Close this. Close this. Now you can see the key pair here. See here. This is the PPK file. There is a add symbol. There is a add symbol, right? See here. So this is the PPK file. So by using this, we can connect our Linux servers. Is it clear to you, everyone? I'll show you how to connect now. How can we connect our instance? Show you. Yeah, sorry, instead of converting PEM, can't we choose putty file option while create? Yes, yes, you can choose that. But PEM also important. PEM also important. PEM also needed. So where we use the PEM, I'll show you. I explain that. Clear, right? Any questions here, anyone? Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you, everyone? Yeah. Shall I repeat it or else it is fine for you, everyone? Can you confirm? So any questions, anyone, you can ask me. So how to convert PEM into PPK, you understand that, everyone? If you have any questions, you can raise your hand. Need to download both public and private. Someone saying, no. So PEM file, so you can download. So I'll show you later by other one. Okay, only PEM file you can download and convert into PPK, or else directly can download PPK. So how can we? Yeah. So where we use the PEM, I'll show you. PEM also very important. Okay. So PEM also very important in it. Now, right. So my putty, my PEM file is converted, right? So here PEM is available. PEM into PPK I converted. Okay. So PEM is downloaded and converted to PPK by using putty gen. So now how can we connect our server using PPK? So putty understands only PPK format we discussed, right? So but Mobile Extreme, if you are using Mobile Extreme other interfaces, we can use PEM also. So I'll show you. I explain that later point of time. If I explain right away all the interfaces, you will be confused, right? That is why So wait for some time. I explain the PPK also. Directly PPK or other formats like Mobile Stream, SSH authentication, right? Different interfaces are available. So how can we connect our instances using different interfaces? I explain. Okay. Yeah. Now, how can we connect our server? Go back to instance. This is our instance, right? DB server available, right? So this DB server I want to connect using PuTTY. So how can we connect? So let's try to understand. So here, open PuTTY, select your server, copy public IP. So to connect our server, we always use the public IP address, right? We discussed already. So once we log into the server, yeah, private IP will be used for internal communication, right? So to connect our server, always use the public IP. Once we log into the server, we always use the private IP address. Fine, clear, right, everyone? Yeah, now, so copy public IP, select your server, copy public IP, open PuTTY, paste your public IP, Control V to paste the public IP, Control V, expand SSH, expand authentication, click on credentials, click on browse. I'll show you. Just go slowly. Open PuTTY, paste your public IP, which we copied, Control V to paste this. Now, expand SSH. There is a SSH, right? Expand this, expand authentication, click on auth, click on credentials, click on browse, go to desktop, scroll down here. Yeah, here you can see the this one, right? Uh, here, what is the name we give? 7 a.m. This one, right? If you forget this, keep here. How can we check? Scroll down here. Scroll down here. You can see here. See here. AWS with the DevOps 7 a.m. batch. So this is the keeper. AWS with DevOps 7 a.m. batch. Okay. Now open PuTTY. AWS with DevOps 7 a.m. batch. We'll try this. Yes, this one I think. This is only. Yeah, this one only. This one only. But here, while converting into PPK, we change the name. You understand, right? While converting into PPK, we change the name here. But we downloaded this keeper, right? So which is a PEM keeper. So to avoid confusion, we need to give the same name. To avoid confusion, we need to give the same name here. Okay. Now I'll repeat it one more time. Close this. Open the PuTTY, paste here public IP, expand SSH, expand authentication, click on credentials, click on first browse. Now select desktop where we downloaded. Scroll down here. This one, AWS with DevOps 7 a.m. Click on open. Open. Now it is asking you to accept. Click on accept. Now, yeah. So once it is accepted, so it is asking you to give the username. Username, right? So what is the username we use, right? Yeah. Here we need to understand something. Here we need to understand something. And something. Someone asking some question here. Now renamed PPK. Yes, yes, correct, correct, correct. So up to here, any questions, anyone? To connect our server. Any questions, anyone? Is it clear to you, everyone? Yeah. Now, Amazon Linux default user is EC2 hyphen user. So yeah, Amazon Linux default user is EC2 hyphen user, which provided by AWS. And also RHCL default user is EC2 hyphen user. Ubuntu default user is Ubuntu only. Amazon Linux, not Amazon Linux, CentOS. CentOS default user is CentOS only. Okay. And Windows default user is okay. So these are the default users which provided by AWS. By using this, we can log in our server. So this we need to keep in our mind. Okay. So these are the default users which provided by AWS. Now, copy public IP, paste here public IP, expand SSH, expand authentication, click on credentials, click on browse, go to desktop, scroll down here. Yeah, here you can choose your AWS with DevOps 7 a.m. Open, open. Now it is asking you to provide the username of the Amazon Linux, right? Now, so default user is Amazon Linux. Amazon Linux default user is EC2 hyphen user. Just give EC2 hyphen user. Enter. Now I'm able to log in my server. So once you log in the server, if you want to expand this font, what we can do? Scroll down. Yeah. Right click here. Go to right click here. Go to change settings. Go to appearance. Change bold 16 or 14. Okay, I'll show you one more time. So this font size, if you want to increase, right click here, change settings, appearance, change bold 14 or 16. You can give, click on OK, apply. See here. Clear, right? So if you want to change the background color or foreground color, how can we change? I'll show you. For example, if you want to change this letters color, same way, right click here, change settings, appearance, change. So here you can select so not appearance, color. Select color here. Foreground color. Foreground color. Select a different, yeah, default foreground color. Click on modify. Select green or any other color. You can select like this. Select green. Okay. Apply. And also, if you want to change background color, right click here, change settings, color, select default background, modify. So whatever color you want to give, gray color or any other light color, if you want to, you can give like this. Okay. So gray color is not good, right? So change color background by like this. Whatever color you want to change, you can change like this. Clear, right, everyone? Is it clear to you, everyone? Yeah. Any questions you can ask me before connecting Windows Server. Before go on, connect Windows Server also, which is very important. Have any questions, you can ask me. I give you unmute option. So before going to create Windows. Yeah. Tirupati Rao, you asking some question, right? Yeah. Go ahead, please. You can ask your question. Tirupati Rao. Yeah. Can you ask your question, Tirupati Rao?
Yeah, can you tell me again from login as?
EC2FN user, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll repeat it again. Yeah. So you can raise your hand if anyone want to ask your question. You can raise your hand. Yeah. How can we connect EC2 instance? I'll repeat it again by using putty. How can we connect? I'll repeat it again. Yeah, Anurag, go ahead, please. Anurag, you can ask your question. I'm changing the background color here. What's your question, Anurag? Yeah, are you there, Anurag? You're asking some question, right? Yeah, Nagarjuna, you can ask your question. Yeah, Nagarjuna and Anurag, are you there? Can you hear me? You can ask your question. I gave you unmute enabled. I gave unmute enabled. You can speak up. Fine. Now, I'll repeat this one more time. How can we connect using putty? I just want to close this putty. So these are the default users which provided by AWS, right? So by using this, we can connect our EC2 instance. So by using this, we can connect our EC2 instance, right? Now, open console, AWS console, copy public IP, select your server, copy public IP. Now open putty, paste here public IP. So here host name or IP address, right? So paste here, Control V to paste the IP, Control V. So port number is default port number, which provided by, yeah, AWS, right? Now expand SSH. There is SSH right here. Expand SSH. Expand authentication. Auth. Click on credentials. Click on first browse here. Private key file for authentication. Click on first browse. Now go to desktop. Scroll down here. Scroll down here. So this is our key. If you try to connect using other key, you'll get the error, network error or any other error, right? Yeah. Select your key pair. Click on open. Open. Now it is asking you to give the username. EC2 hyphen U. Now I'm able to connect my Amazon Linux server. So if you want to increase the font size, right click here, change settings, appearance, change bold 14 or 16. You can select, click on OK, apply. Clear it, everyone? Is it clear to you, everyone? My system type is 64-bit operating system. Okay, can I download Putty by using 64-bit? Yes, yes, yes. You can download. Yeah, Manideep, you can download that. Fine. So everyone, make sure everyone practice this. Okay, this is a one-time activity. So how to convert PEM into PPK? Okay, so by using PPK, we are connecting our server, right? Yeah. So by using directly while creating EC2 instance, we can directly download the PPK. Okay, so that also quickly I'll show you. After that, we'll jump into Windows. How's this? Okay. Now I just want to terminate this instance. Terminate. Terminate. Now I want to launch one more instance here. I want to launch one more Linux instance quickly. And while launching the instance, I want to download PPK. Directly, I want to download PPK. Instead of downloading PEM, instead of converting into PPK, directly I can download PPK here. Okay. Yeah. Now, launch instance. See here, I can give app server. Scroll down here. Yeah, Ubuntu. I want to take the Ubuntu server. Select Ubuntu. Select here. Second AMI, which is better one, stable one. Ubuntu server 22.04. Select this. Confirm. Scroll down here. Instance type T2 micro. Key pair. I want to select existing key pair, or else better I can download. Click on create key pair. So key pair name 7 a.m. batch. I'm giving 7 a.m. batch. Okay. So here, instead of selecting PEM, I want to select PPK directly. Select this. Click on create key pair. Now the key pair is downloaded. See here, directly hat symbol is there, right? So instead of downloading PEM, instead of converting into PPK, directly we can select the PPK while creating EC2 instance, right? Now scroll down here, network settings. I want to use the existing security group. Select this. This is the existing security group. I want to use this. Select this. 8 GB storage, one instance, launch instance. All the instances being ready. Yeah. Now this instance is in running state. So now I want to connect this instance using PPK, which I downloaded while creating the EC2 instance. Okay. Select your server, copy public IP, open putty, paste here, public IP, Control V to paste, expand SSH, expand authentication, click on credentials, browse, go to downloads where we downloaded the PPK, right? So click on downloads. Now scroll down here. See here, 7 a.m. match. Select this. Click on open. Open. Click on accept. Now it is asking you to give the username of your server. So we created Ubuntu server, right? So what is the default user for Ubuntu? Anyone? What is the default user for Ubuntu? What is the default user for Ubuntu? Yeah. So default user is Ubuntu only. Yes. Right. Ubuntu server. Default user is Ubuntu only, which provided by AWS. Right. Yeah. So now we can give Ubuntu. Now I'm able to log in my server. Yeah. So here you can change settings, appearance, change, bold, 14 or 16 you can give. Okay. Happy. So this is my Ubuntu server. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. Now I want to close this. Now, how can we? Is it clear to you, everyone? Up to here, it is clear, right, everyone? Before going to discuss about Windows Server connectivity, is it clear to you, everyone? Any more questions, anyone? Any more questions, anyone? You can ask before going to discuss about Windows instance. Right. Right. So close this, delete this instance, go to instance state, select your instance, go to instance state, terminate instance, terminate. Yeah. Now I want to create a Windows instance and I want to connect Windows instance using RDP. So what is RDP, anyone? It's a remote desktop connection, right? So how can we use the RDP? How can we connect a server using RDP? Let's try to understand here. Okay. Yeah. Now, first of all, I want to launch instance. Click on launch instance here. Click on launch instance. Now, Windows server. Scroll down here. Select Windows here. Click on Windows. Scroll down here. Now, here you can choose different flavors are available, right? Different versions are available, right? So Windows Server 2025 base, 2025 base core, 2022 base, right? So here 2019 base, 2016 base, like this. So better you can use the 2016 base because we are using T2 micro, right? T2 micro is having one CPU, 1 GB RAM. T2 micro is having one CPU, 1 GB RAM, right? So better you can go with the so Windows Server 2016 base. Select this. Even though you can use 2019, 2022, or 2025 also. But so we are using minimal configuration, right? So if you select latest configuration server, so it will be a bit slower. That is why. So better we can go with the 2016. Okay. Yeah. Now scroll down here. Instance type T2 micro only, one CPU, 1 GB memory. Key pair. So I want to create one key pair, or else we can use the existing PEM file. Better we can use the existing PEM file. Okay. Yeah. So don't go with the PPK. So PPK will not be allowed by Windows. Better we can go with the PEM. Okay. Yeah. So now I want to select. See here. This is a PEM file, right? AWS with DevOps 7 a.m. batch is PEM, right? We downloaded already. Just want to check here. This one. This is PEM file, right? AWS with DevOps 7 a.m. batch is PEM file, right? So by using this, I want to create my instance, or else you can go with the new PEM, new PEM. Okay. So here, key pair, create key pair name, win key 7 a.m. So you can choose the PEM only. Don't create the PPK. PPK will not be allowed by Windows, right? So click on create key pair. Now the key pair is downloaded. Scroll down here, network settings, network settings. So click on edit here, scroll down here. Yeah, so create security group. Now I want to give win SG, win SG 7 a.m. Yeah, copy this and give the description also same. Yeah, now the authentication is RDP, right? Here RDP. Port number is 3389. So anywhere from any region, any zone, you can connect our server. Next one, storage. They are giving 30 GB storage, right? So how can we create? We already discussed, right? In the last session, we already discussed how can we create Windows instance, right? So by default, they are giving 30 GB storage here. So number of instances, one instance. Click on launch instance. The security group already exists. Okay, this security group already exists. Click on edit instance configuration. Scroll down here. Scroll down. This one already created. That is why what we will do. Security group, right? Not this one. So here I want to give win as the 7 a.m. new something. Okay. New. Oh, one better like this. Okay. Now click on launch instance. So now the instance is being ready. Now the instance is being ready. Click on instance. This is the Windows instance which is in running state. Right. Now, how can we connect this instance? How can we connect this instance? So how can we connect? Select your instance. First of all, we need to click on connect. Connect. So because to connect a Windows instance, we need a password. So we know IP, we know username, right, already. So default username is this one, right? Administrator. But password also required. If you want to connect Windows instance, password also required, right? Yeah. To get the password, there is a small process here. So how can we get the password? Let's try to understand here. Now go back here, select your server, Windows instance, click on connect. Click on connect. Select RDP. Session manager, RDP, EC2 serial console, right? So select middle one, RDP client. Now scroll down here. Get password. I'll show you one more time. Go back to EC2. Click on instance. Select your Windows instance. Click on connect. Click on RDP client. Scroll down here. Scroll down. Get password. Username is administrator. We know that, right? Click on get password. Yeah. So this key pair is attached to the server, right? Key pair associated with this instance. Win key 7 a.m. Win key 7 a.m. Right? Now, so whatever the key pair we attach to the server, by using this key pair, we can decrypt the password. We can decrypt the password. So we can get the password using the key pair, which we associate to the Windows instance, right? Yeah. Now click on upload key file. Yeah, upload private key file. Click on upload private key file. Go to downloads. All files here. You can select all files. Here all files. Right down corner. There is a all files. Right. Select this. Scroll down here. See here. WinKey 7am. Right. Select this. Select this. See here. This is the private key file which we selected here. Click on decrypt password. Right down corner. Right side down corner. Decrypt password is the right option. Yeah. So here, this is the key which we associate with the instance, right? Yeah. So this key we need to upload here so that it will allow you to decrypt the password. So password required here, right? To connect our server. Windows server required password, Linux server not required password to connect. So initially, later point of time, we can create the password. We can change the password, right? Yeah. Now click on decrypt password. Now the password is ready. See here, this is the password. Copy this and save somewhere. Notepad. Save here. So this is the username, right? And sorry, this is the password. Username is administrator. By using username, administrator, and password, you can connect our Windows server. How can we connect? Let's try to understand here. Yeah. Now go to, once we get the password, after that, go back to instance, click on instance here, select your instance, copy public IP, search here, RDP, remote desktop connection, paste here, public IP, click on connect, repeat it again. So if you want to connect your Windows server, select your server, copy public IP, open RDP, search here, RDP, remote desktop connection. So click on remote desktop connection. Now it is open. So here we need to paste the public IP which we copied. Control V to paste this. Control V to paste the public IP here. Okay. So click on connect. Click on connect. Now I'm able to connect, but it is asking default user password. I don't want to use the default user password. I want to select a custom user custom password. So click on more choices. Click on this more choices. Now use a different account. Click on this. Okay. Now here use the username and password. Username is administrator. Password. So you can copy and paste this password which we saved here. Copy this, paste here. Click on OK. Click on S. Now I'm able to connect my Windows server. I'll repeat it. Don't worry. So I'll repeat it. Someone asking some question here. Click on yes. Now I'm able to connect my Windows instance. Is it clear to you, everyone? Now it is completely open. See here, this is the configuration of our server. Host name, instance ID, public IP version 4, public IP version, yeah, private IP, v4 address, and instance size, availability zone, architecture, and total memory. Clear, right? Yeah. Now, shall I repeat it one more time? How to create password I explained, right? I'll show you. Wait for seconds. How to get the password, I'll repeat it. So I just want to close this quickly and I want to repeat this. Someone asking some question, right? Sign out here. Yeah. Now, yeah. So this is my Windows instance, right? How to connect Windows instance? Everyone, yeah, everyone is having idea, right? Everyone aware of this, right? So now in Windows instance is ready. Now I want to connect instance using RDP. And how can we get the password? Okay. Yeah. Let's try to understand here. Select your server. Click on connect first. Select your server. Click on connect to get the password. I'm repeating this. Okay. Select your server. Click on connect. Click on RDP. Second tab. Click on RDP. Now, yeah. Scroll down here. Get password. Get password. Click here. Yeah. So once I click on get password, it is showing key pair, right? With key 7 a.m. So by using this key pair, we can decrypt the password. By using this key pair, we can decrypt the password. How can we decrypt? So click on upload private key file, upload this, select your key pair. So go to downloads, select all files here in the down, right down corner. Now scroll down, select your PEM file. PPK will not be allowed by Windows. Select PEM file, click on open. See here, this is the key pair which we uploaded here, right? Now click on decrypt password. Click on decrypt password. See, this is the password. Same password which we generated already. Copy this. Same password. See, is it clear to you, everyone? Is it clear to you, everyone? If you use Linux OS system, do we have Putty in the system? No, no, no. Putty we need to download. Putty we need to download and we need to install. In your laptop. In your laptop. Yeah, Putty already installed are available. You can directly use or else you can download. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. So one more time, I'll show you how to connect Windows instance by using this username password. Now, Yeah, search here RDP. Search here RDP, remote desktop connection. Now you can copy your server public IP, go to instances, copy your Windows Server public IP here, copy this public IP, go to RDP, paste here public IP, Control V, click on connect. So now it is showing administrator username, right? Yeah, just copy paste the password. This is the password. Just copy, paste here. Control, yeah. Once you paste this, Control V, click on OK. Click on yes. Now I'm able to connect my Windows instance. Clear it, everyone? Any questions here, anyone? Anyone having any questions here? Yeah, I can ask your question, Nagarjuna and Tirupati Rao.
Uh, the remote desktop connection, it will charge anything? Is all free of cost?
Yeah, by default, once we install Windows on the laptop, the RDP available. That is a local application, right?
Okay.
In our local laptop, that will be available.
Okay.
Yeah. Other questions, anyone? So this is very important session. Make sure everyone practice. How can we download KeyPair? How can we convert KeyPair admin to PPK? And how can we use the PPK directly? And how can we create Windows instance? How can we download the Windows KeyPair? How can we decrypt the password by using KeyPair? How can we connect the Windows instance? These, yeah, concepts are very, very important concepts. So make sure everyone practice. Yeah, tomorrow by sharp 7 a.m. session will be started. Today, due to some power connector issue, it was delayed. So tomorrow it will not be delayed. Okay. Sharp 7 a.m. tomorrow will connect. So tomorrow also classroom guys you can attend online. So I'm in not in India currently. So I'm in Vietnam. So I'll come back after a few days. Okay. Any more questions, anyone? Yeah. So tomorrow onwards, the meeting link will be changed. So make sure everyone complete your registration. Okay. Tomorrow, meeting link will be completely changed. Fine. So we can wind up here. You can practice this. Tomorrow, we'll discuss about public IP, private IP, elastic IP. How can we generate elastic IP? How can we attach to the elastic IP to the instances? How can we detach elastic IP? How can we release the elastic IP? How can we change the elastic IPs? Okay. And also security groups. How can we create the custom security group? How can we attach custom security group to the EC2 instance, right? And also, how can we create the user in Windows and Linux? So tomorrow we'll discuss. These concepts are very, very important. Fine. So make sure everyone attend the session tomorrow, right? So tomorrow's session is very, very important. Right? Yeah, we can wind up here. Tomorrow by 7 a.m. sharp, the session will be started. Fine. Yeah. Thank you all.